Why, hello there. Um, Welcome to update number 5 of my Juego. It's been a little bit. Uh, but let's just disregard that. Um, so my last update was this little post that I wrote explaining the system that I made, which was I made like a thing where the AI could figure out a course of actions to take on their own kind of thing. So I have a list of items, um, and they, depending on whatever they need. So in this case, he had the thirst, and it was just like a need for thirst. He was like, okay, I'm thirsty, so which items here satisfy thirst? And he went through and he saw that water had an action called drink, and that satisfies your thirst. So he chose that. So pretty much is yeah, it was a system where the AI could figure out how to use items, and they don't have to hard code everything. And I kind of just did it to do it, but it's also nice because the idea was that it would allow me to make tons of items, which that actually turned out to be the case. I made a crap ton of items today, just today, along with a bunch of other stuff that I did today. Um, and yeah, like the AI item interaction was like not a big deal. It made it a lot easier. But yeah, so that was the update last time. It was this. There were no visuals for it. It was just like a back end thing, system, whatever, just getting like the little system working. Um, since then, I have worked tirelessly, and by that I mean like 2 hours a month, um, opening my project once in a while. But I finally thought that, especially after this weekend, that the changes were substantial enough that I could make a video about it. 'Cause, uh, 'cause yeah. So one of the things I've made since then, was, as you can see here, it says Update 5 Launcher. So I made a launcher, which is pretty sweet. So now instead of it just being the game, you download this launcher, which is like a 210 kilobyte exe. It's just this one thing. You don't download anything else. And when you double click it, it'll ask my web server for the latest version. Um, and when you normally play the game, it's you're using the same exe. So usually you'll double click it and it just launches the game. Um, but what it's actually doing is that when you double click it, it asks my web server, "Hey, is there a new version?" And if there is, it'll download it and overwrite everything and stuff, and then launch the newer version. Um, One thing I did do was that where was I going? Oh yeah, so if it can't contact the web server for some reason, if you don't have internet connection, or if it takes too long, or anything goes wrong at all, it just launches the game. Um, so I just did that because it's kind of annoying when it's like, oh hey, you have an internet connection. Well, you're screwed. Uh, so yeah, if anything goes wrong, if it takes too long, it just launches the game. But if everything goes well and the stars align, then you would be getting a new version whenever there is a new version. So I did publish a new version right before I made this video, or started this video. So when I double click this, it'll say updating. So boom. So it contacted my web server and it downloaded the update and boom. And it started the new version. So if you saw the updating thing, it's very quick. It's a very small game right now. Um, but if I quit and I were to launch it again, it just straight up launches the exe. There's no updating thing that you saw before. Um, so yeah, because it asked the web server was like, nope, you're cool, and it kept going. Um, so I guess I will just launch the game now. Made with Unity. Oh no! Ah! Oh, ew, resolution. Let's try it again. 1920 by 10. There we go. Alright. Crisis averted. Okay, so here's the guy. It's daytime right now. So there's the follower. There's the actual follower. He's no longer just some backend code or whatever. It's an actual character that goes from object to object. As you can see, he just kind of walks through everything right now because I will do pathfinding later. For now, he's like, oh, I need to go to that item, and he goes to it, and he doesn't care what's in the way, like the tree itself. Um, but yeah, as you can see, he has his needs like thirst, hunger, and exhaustion, and they're slowly going up. And whenever he's idle, whenever he has nothing to do, he will find his highest need, like thirst right now, and then he'll, see like, okay, I need water. I don't have water. How do I make water? I go to the, and then like he looks around all the objects and says, okay, the well makes water. So he goes to the well, draws water, and then once he has water, he drinks the water and he satisfies his thirst. Right now he's making bread. So as you can see, he reaped wheat, he drew water, he's gathering wood, and with those three things, wood, water, and wheat, he can bake bread. And now that he baked the bread, he has the bread, now he's eating it. And he ate the bread, his hunger went down, now he's sleeping. And yep, that's him doing those things. I also made these add interactions for the player to do to these items, so the player can also interact with these items or objects or whatever. So yeah, if I look at the farm, I can reap wheat, and on the left side, so the right side is interactions. So I'm looking at the farm right now, so the interactions for the farm are reap wheat. If I look at the well, the interactions on the right side are draw water. The left side is my inventory. So right now my inventory just has one wheat. If I were to draw water from this well, now on the left side, you see there's water. And if I click again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can keep clicking and keep drawing water, and I'm just drawing water forever. And I have tons of water now. So I'm going to get some wood too, and I'm going to get some more wheat here. And now I can go to the furnace, and I can burn wood, or I can bake bread. So I can bake some bread, bake tons of bread. I no longer have water, or sorry, I no longer have wheat, so I can't make any more bread, so that action goes away. So yeah, it only shows the actions that you're able to do. Like this anvil right now, I can't do anything with it right now because I don't have any actions that I could do, so it's just like there. But if I were to get some ore and smelt that ore, then now that I have metal, I can go here and I can forge stuff. So I can forge an axe, a pickaxe, a hoe, a bucket. So I have very like simple system set up right now. So you forge the axe, makes an axe, and it helps you chop wood. The pickaxe helps you mine ore. The hoe helps you reap wheat, and the bucket helps you draw water from the well. So I'm going to, let's get some wood. Smelt one more, so I can make all 4 tools. So I'm going to forge an axe now, forge a pickaxe, forge a hoe, and forge a bucket. And I used all my metal, so there's no more interactions I can do with the anvil, so the anvil is useless now. But I have my tools. So before, when I would do gather wood, if you look on the left side, my wood's going up by 1 each time I click. But if I put the axe in my hand, now I have a new interaction available that says gather wood using the axe. And if I click that, now each time I click I get 10 wood. So I can gather like shit tons of wood. And it's the same with the ore. So here I can do that, but if I use a pickaxe, I get this new action. I can mine ore. And with the wheat, if I hold the hoe, I can reap wheat with the hoe. And same thing with the water if I use a bucket. And now I've got tons of stuff. So I'm going to help this guy out. And I'm going to give him water so that he doesn't have to like walk to the well all the time. I'm also going to make some bread for him as well. Bake some bread. So as you can see, I can also, there's new actions here, like I can smelt ore, smelt my axe. I can smelt the tools back into metal. Just cause, I guess. But yeah, let me give him the bread. And now he has 21 bread. and he will never have to do all four of those actions again. I'll save him some time. So yeah, that's that's like the item interaction and the follower doing his thing, and you can give him items and stuff. There's also, if you look at the tree here, you can see that time's actually passing, so you can see the shadows moving, and pretty soon it's gonna light the root here. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you can tell the you know, days going. So right now, the whole day takes 15 minutes. Um, so I have a hotkey set up where I can, whoops, that's the wrong hotkey. Where I can move time forward 5 minutes. So that was 5 minutes. You can see the shadows are moving. So I'm gonna look at the sun, but if you look at the shadows, another 5 minutes, and another 5 minutes. And then this is when it gets really dark. Um, so so yeah, it's kind of creepy. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but it's kind of just like silhouettes right now. So I have a hotkey for a light, so I can actually see stuff at night better. Um, so yeah, this is like the night stuff. So if I go back in time again, that's daytime, and then I go back to nighttime, turn on the light, and this is nighttime. It's like a whole different thing. It's pretty cool. It's very moody. Um, I also got like this little guy that flies around. Kind of just creeps you the fuck out. Especially when the lights off. It's just like, whoa, man, it's creepy. What the fuck? Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's update 5. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully I work on my game more. See what happens, I guess. Alright, see ya.